how well do you know the Vietnam War?
Yeah, I mean, it's not my mastermind subject, if I'm honest.
No, I saw Apocalypse Now a couple of times, if that kind of counts.
So pretty well then. So the point is that at some point during the middle of the Vietnam War, there was a thing called the Tet Offensive, right?
Yeah.
And it meant that basically over a long, long period of time, the North Vietnamese had been disguising themselves as rice farmers and peasants and whatnot, and working their way into South Vietnam, one by one, taking weapons with them. And then on the night of the Tet celebrations, they fucking let hell loose. This explains my small and large intestines at the moment.
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay.
North Vietnam, a la horrible diet, has been working its way to South Vietnam. And then every day, 3 to 4 shits a day. And they're big. They're big. They're big. We got a lot of shit down here. So I don't understand.
Did you just go into Trump for a second?
I'm out pooing the amount I'm eating.
That's
maybe a good thing.
I don't know that it is. I think you're going to inverse. You'll be an inverse man. With that fantastic revelation, welcome to the best of Season 3 episode. Season 3 is done.
Yay!
Hello. He's back again.
Muchas
gracias. Oh, and the senor has joined us. You can build your walls, but he's coming.
How are you guys doing?
Yes, very well indeed. How are you doing?
Yeah, all good, thank you. How are you doing, Kip?
You both are liars. Horrible, terrible liars.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make the audience feel like, the way we enjoy our lives.
You're just face down lying. Yeah, having the worst week in your fucking life.
I've not drunk now for 3 days, and I'm really proud of myself. It's the longest I've gone without drinking in a while.
More depressing than you wanted it to be.
Speaking of more depressing than we wanted it to be, we've got some fantastic stories from Season 3 here. We're going to have a little roundup of our favourites.
Little compilation.
Do let us know in the comments and via email and message and social media and everything that you guys do. Which one is your favourite? I think without further ado, let's get it on.
La la la.
Hello and welcome to The Thread of Gentlemen,
a podcast where we take a kamikaze dive into the best
and often worst tales the internet has to offer.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Ben.
I'm Charlie. And without any further ado,
I think we need to get this show started.
So Ant says, I met a guy working in Scotland and his nickname was Bambi. Now, we all thought it's because he had slipped on some ice or something. Turns out his mum got shot when he was a kid. Season 3.
Bambi, I'm with you, pal. You need to pick a better friends. Your support network is fucked up, man.
That's got me, that one.
That's awful.
Oh my God. I don't even want to, what's the scenario when you're talking to your friends and you're like, yeah, this I should probably come clean with you guys. Like, there's something that's been fucking me up for so many years. And, I've known you guys for a while now. I've known you guys for 6 months. I'm new to this school, but I should probably let you know that, my mum is no longer with us. She got shot. There's just a moment of silence and one goes, Bambi.
But we all know that's exactly how we're going to
Oh God, that
Jesus Christ,
that took me by surprise.
Just like the ice that Bambi was treading on, real thin. La Seagull Artisté.
Seagull Artisté. Okay, I'm excited.
By Sam. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
And if you have a story, please send it into stories@thethreadofgentleman.com.
Sounds like a pro.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Notification squad for Thread of Gentlemen.
Next he's going to roll out HTTP. You said you wanted more animal stories, so here we go. Another direct.
Yeah. Love it. Oh shit, we did say that, didn't we?
What?
About having more animal stories, and now I'm feeling like we're going to regret this.
We're going to get demonetized. We don't make any money anyway.
We're going to owe money to Spotify.
Is that how this works now? Is that just like, yeah, your content is so fucked? You owe us.
Yeah. Right, Seagull Artisté. Let's go.
Seagull Artisté. I used to know these two brothers. One of them was an absolute head case, but also really funny. Yeah, it's always a reason to keep a, fucking next level twice in your pocket. He worked for a boat building factory. A seagull flew into the factory one day and knocked itself out cold.
I mean, no, that is funny.
You know, like when you see those short stories, it's like, it starts with just...
Yeah. I live by the sea, so I don't like seagulls.
Yeah,
they're loud.
Oh, they're absolute fucking thieves and fuckers. But the thing is, I can just imagine that thing knocking itself out, and then the song from Curb Your Enthusiasm, that... So he got a Sharpie out, wow, fuck, and drew glasses on.
I love that.
And stuffed it in his mate's bag.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Great choice of friends.
I'm so here for this.
His mate got his bag out at the end of the shift, and the seagull fought tooth and nail, got out, and is now flying around still with full Sharpie glasses.
That's the best thing we've ever had on this.
I fucking love that.
That's brilliant.
Fucking Don, that he saw that and went, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to read the next one, and I don't want to because it's called Macaroni and Cheese, and I've got like a real good craving for mac and cheese at the moment.
Yeah.
And this is going to ruin it, and I don't want to know about this. I once cooked up a pot of macaroni noodles. I buttered them up and stuffed them into my plastic Hulk Hogan mug.
It's getting weird already.
Yeah. It's getting worse.
Stuff it in, brother.
I covered the top with a few layers of saran wrap and secured it with some rubber bands. I then took this mug to my room, tore open a hole, and fucked the warm buttery noodles until I came.
What are you doing, brother?
Now listen here, brother.
He's fucking a cup of...
He's fucking a cup of macaroni and cheese. All whilst listening to Metallica and watching porn in silent. A fraction of a second after the deed, a horrible feeling of disgust, shame, and guilt washed over me. Rightly so.
After the deed.
Absolutely.
Because you did everything wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that is post-nut clarity, do you know what I mean? Yeah. You look back and like, that was a mistake.
Do you know what? We've all been there where you have the post-nut depression. That's got to be about as low as you can get. You're looking at a situation going, fuck.
Sorry.
It's more creative.
Look, you're hungry.
Yes.
You put on some instant mac and cheese. You don't change your mind and suddenly go, hang on a minute, I'm gonna fuck this.
Yes.
This is a premeditated
he knew it.
mac and
The
cheese
whole
banging.
saran wrap thing, 100%.
Yeah.
He was never eating that mac and cheese.
Yeah. So what I'm like, it sounds like he had pre-nut clarity.
I love how you're building this.
Do you know what I mean? And then he did it and he was like, yeah, that's exactly what I expected it to be.
100% from Florida.
Yeah.
He had an idea. He went with it.
Fucks macaroni and cheese.
But like, so it's really fucking hard to get mac and cheese a level temperature.
Yeah,
He took some risks there, man.
Oh, fuck.
Or he let it set. And he's just edit. I'm gonna be honest.
That's worse because it's like in that point he was like, I've got to make sure it's the perfect temperature. He's got one of those things that you put in meat. You know,
It's just the element. That's
He's
about
just
ready
like-
for me.
There's way too much prep in here. For
He
it
did
to
this to
not
write
be
this
like an
post.
interesting fuck either.
Yeah.
Like, how fucking resistant is mac and cheese going to be?
But your after wank snack is right there.
It's even cheesier when
So
you're done.
the story continues.
Oh, right off.
So I promptly stuffed the spilled macaroni back into the mug, tried the best I could to scrub the butter stains off my sheets, and put the mug in my desk drawer and was determined to just forget about the filthy act. Throw it away. Go put it in the bin.
I'm
if you
happy
wanna
he
do
didn't
it.
eat it.
Yeah. But he fucked it in bed.
A few hours later...
He's a monster.
Then came the creme caramel.
A few hours later, I opened up my desk drawer, saw the mug, and went back for seconds.
Why did you? Where was the
Right.
cleanup act, you fucking monster?
But
Why did you put the obviously weird fucking thing that you're going to come across again that's going to remind you of this heinous act in a place that you're going to find it moments later?
Well, it's a Hulk Hogan mug. You can't just chuck it away.
Fucking, clean it and get rid. Like, put it in a normal fucking. I don't know. That is not his only Hogan mug either. Let's be honest, he didn't use the good one, did he? Fuck it.
Right, next one, the paint job.
Wait, not next one.
Moving on.
Because also, sorry, because I just do want to flashback. What porn do you think he was watching?
Oh,
he says porn, but it's going to be Hulk Hogan, isn't it?
I'm going to bang a mac and cheese. Do you know what I mean? But look, there's a romance to the way you eat ramen. There isn't to the, Toad in the Hole. That's the name of a whole dish.
Wait. You could be romantic with Toad in the Hole because it's covered in dicks.
This is my point, Ben. I don't know if covered in dicks is the entry point for romance.
It is. It's covered in cocks.
So this one's nice and short but sweet. Again, thank you very much for sending this one in Digital Dynamo. If you have a story, please send it to stories@thethreadofgentleman.com or also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Like and subscribe. So, I was homesick with a fever of 102. That's not a fever. That's fine.
Mucho's fever.
Muchos finios.
Just sort of laying in bed being a miserable piece of human waste. We've all been there. Get it? Fully.
Yeah,
Every day.
Every morning. My mum told me to go to the store to fetch some supplies for dinner. I told her I shouldn't, but she insisted I go. Really hoping this didn't happen during COVID, because otherwise you've caused a massive outbreak.
Yeah. He wasn't in Wuhan, was he? Yeah, go to the market, get me some bat testicles and a squid bollock.
Nothing bat. Squid bollock. Just one, we're not made of money.
So I told her I shouldn't, but she insisted I go. I threw up a bit of a fit, then walked into my car, just seriously gassing up the whole way, like really good, solid farts that made my stomach feel good. Really helped me get over my flu symptoms. I've never known that'd be the case. I'd rather have a Berocca and then like all of the paracetamol, but...
Just farting out your flu.
Listen, if it works, it works. It's like turning on the hot air in your car when the engine's overheating. Slightly fixes it.
It's going to buy me 5 minutes.
Carry on.
So I proudly walked through the store, grabbing my stuff, and checked out faster than normal. Today was really looking up for me. Ominous. Then as I opened the car, I let out an audible no. As I look at a huge shit stain on my car seat, I look back at my pants, and the entire right leg of my pants is stained in shit. Which
That's
means
a really
not
expensive hat that you now have to leave.
burn it with fire. Fuck. Just to get rid of it. There's nothing.
Yeah. I love that. I love the idea that he's like, this is helping. I feel great.
Brah. And it's been like soaking into the fibres.
Firing turds into the upholstery.
Oh, Jesus wept. Imagine that. Imagine looking at it. Imagine just being like, that's the ultimate, just kind of like, oh no.
You know what that is? No. That is just the definition in a single word. Shame.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
Shame.
God.
Oh, but
you'd think of your mother in that moment, wouldn't you? You're just like, fuck.
Leave the car.
Yeah, just
leave this life. Just go find a bridge.
The bus.
Fuck off.
No, first of all, find a fucking cliff edge, take the handbrake off the car, let the car roll down, and then when you're thinking about it, you go, I'll just follow it.
Yeah, I'm getting in. Sitting in my mess and ending it all.
Oh, goddamn.
Some fucking Italian opera music while you just like hold your hands out with your eyes closed. Flecks of poo coming up with the gravity.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I look back at my I look back at my pants and the entire right leg of my pants is stained in shit, which means not only had I shit myself, but everybody in the grocery store had just seen it and decided not to let me know. You're not going to tell anyone. I'm not going to lie to you.
You know what those people would have done? Exactly what I would have done. Not tell someone, but I would have texted you boys.
We got some first-hand content.
If we scoured the internet deep enough, we would find pictures of this.
You know what?
It's going to be CCTV footage someone saved.
Oh, yeah.
Just be like, look at this guy.
You got one just doing that thing where they look at the thing and they go, oh, fuck. But you know what? you've got shitty pants. You got shit on the car. Get in the car. Drive home.
So just a proud man walking through the store covered in waste. So I got into my car and stood while driving. Hard, but I managed. I've got no idea how the hell you stand.
Fucking what are you trying to avoid? You've got the shit on you already, man.
Yeah, just
go back into the shop, apologise, and get another fucking plastic bag. And
you ain't apologising.
Yeah.
The thing is, right, if he crashed and the police officer's like, what are you doing?
I can't explain that.
You are not going to believe this.
Please don't ask me to stand up.
That might be the one time you get away with whatever crime you committed. The officer just looks at you and goes, just fucking go.
Yeah.
Man. Just
go.
tears out the ticket in front of you and flicks it in the air and goes, you have your punishment already.
Every waking moment is your punishment.
Yeah. Oh. It just writes on the ticket your life and gives it back to you. Life sentence he writes on it.
I love that. Standing up while driving. Fantastic.
Yeah, I kind of want to try it.
I'm definitely going to try that tomorrow.
Would you two just stop it? Just stop it now.
Imagine if you're driving an automatic, you could use your left leg to just kind of prop yourself up against it.
Can we not breathe life into this?
Yeah, let's not breathe life. Moving on. So I ran home, stripped naked, threw all my clothes into the shower and stood there in my shame, using the dog shit carpet cleaner to clean the seat. You need to get a new seat.
Yeah, get in a car.
Yeah, digital dynamo.
I mean, the good news, if he had a car from the 70s, is that it was already beige on the inside. So.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, man, thank you so much.
But then when do you know when to stop?
Yeah.
Wipe to beige, already beige.
Yeah, exactly.
That phrase has never left my head, by the way.
Honestly, same. I think about it really all the time.
Yeah. The problem is that it's the scenario props up too many times where I'm just like, okay, I know what situation this is. If I read the fucking survival manual that is the podcast that we're on, I know where to go. Take that motherfucker to 75% okay and leave. The Brother by Jay. Continued.
Let's do it.
All right, gentlemen.
Hello there.
I am reading at this point, by the way.
All right, okay. I haven't got Alzheimer's. Who am I?
Damn cocksuckers.
Damn cocksuckers.
I recently sent in a few twisted tales about my beast of an older brother, and it was great to hear them on the podcast. He enjoyed them too.
We did.
We absolutely did. Thank you so much for sending it in.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun with it. The thing about that is I'm only aware of the ones I was there for. After hearing the show, he shared one with me that I wasn't.
Fantastic.
Nice. I love
show
this.
Takes on a new form. It's
it
fantastic.
does.
The only thing is that I'm sorry. For a family name, I'd like to say this was a long time ago, but it wasn't. Wow, you're trying to protect them. It was 3 months ago tops.
Wow, okay.
Okay. My brother is up in London. Wow, time, location, names, the lot. They've just given us everything. So my brother is up in London at a work social. And got absolutely obliterated. He was that guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
The one who's stumbling and falling about and being inappropriate, an HR nightmare. Now, well, every officer's got to have one. It's kind of like an HR thing. You have to have, because they
otherwise they've got nothing to do.
Also, with my bad eyesight, I don't know what these hands are doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the excuse of, well, I was pissed. That doesn't stand up in court, does it?
We've all had a drink. It's fine.
No, I don't think you guys understand. I wasn't sober.
Yeah. Why did you drive through the orphanage? I was drunk.
Yeah. What do you think?
You need to listen.
Yeah. What is he, a cocksucker?
Fucking, I'm sorry, I'm butchering this guy's story already because I'm a gag sucker. How many? Could we have a little tally chart of how many times I managed to say the cack suck in this episode?
18 already.
Get you fucking cock sucked.
20.
Balls and roll. At the end of the night, he somehow finds himself on the tube. Nice. During this tube ride, two things happen that are perfect example of the weird shit that happens around him / involving him.
Okay.
Yeah, these people are always a magnet. They're the common denominator in all of the funky stories. Firstly, he swears blind, despite his drunken stupor, that a woman was asleep on the train with her mouth open and a shabby-looking, possibly homeless man leant over and sneezed directly into it.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, no. Oh, God. That's the fucking worst. Oh, for God, can you imagine?
Can you just, is anybody else here for a second? We're looking into this anecdote and we're just all thinking that the sexual assault is about to happen and you're just nothing possibly worse.
This is the thing. I'm relieved and mortified in equal measure.
Honestly.
It's so deliberate because you can't control your body when a sneeze is coming.
Honestly, that is one of the worst things I've heard on this podcast, and we are a year deep. Oh my God, that's the
fucking
worst.
Do you know the scariest thing about this is that's part one. This is the fucking preamble.
But it sounds about right, doesn't it? It's Clapham Junction.
Honestly, faith in humanity, fucking gone. Gone.
God damn it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, right. I'm just,
God.
I can't help but picture it as well.
Imagine waking
Is anybody
up
else trying to think of that? How you do that? Do you kind of angle up and then down so it kind of basketballs into her mouth?
Oh, that's so gross.
I guess if she's asleep on the seat, he's just kind of leant over her like a trusty willow tree and just gone right into her fucking face.
You're a psychopath because the intent to complete that mission required fucking calmness.
Yeah.
Oh, you're worse than a murderer in some regards because you're just I'm just gonna spread me, impregnate mouth.
This is patient zero of COVID.
Okay, so God, I don't want to read on now.
Do you know what he is?
Yeah,
do you know what he is? He's a cacksucker.
Oh no, he's fucking. This guy's worse than a gacksucker. The homeless man leant over and sneezed directly into the open mouth. This is. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna do it. The antidote has come. This is the sneeze equivalent of Pearl Harbor. You didn't declare war, and you just dropped your fucking chaos into the.
I don't know how you got there, man. I can't. That's a real tenuous link.
Deep inside of her mouth is Ben Affleck and Josh Hartnett desperately trying to survive. Dude, I picture it right now. Just a green flag, and it's like the camera just follows it off of his tongue straight down into her mouth, into the set, just like the fucking film with the bomb. It's just. By the way, that is the only socially acceptable time to offer somebody napalm as mouthwash.
Yeah. That and at Barrymore's pool party.
I'm gonna give it, yeah.
There it is.
I'm gonna give it, yeah, but that's the one.
I'm gonna give it to you out of pity. You fucking cacksucker.
Fucking cacksucker. Hey, Vinny, this is fucking cacksucking. Vinny, by the way, likes to take shits completely naked, no matter where he's at. He just drops everything and then takes a big fat.
What are you, some kind of fuck?
Yeah. What am I, funny like a clown? Poop. So. He says he got up and he sat further down the carriage as the woman woke the fuck up and wondered what had just happened. No shit. That's mental, he writes.
Jesus.
He says it sobered him up slightly. Fuck yeah. I've seen some strange shit whilst under the influence, but that would... I'd be able to drive a car after that.
Yeah, and operate heavy machinery.
Oh, yeah. To follow it up, my brother is in a bad way and sitting on those fold-down chairs meant for disabled people. Well, your brother, I think maybe he's probably qualified to sit in that chair.
Careful.
He's sitting in the fold-down chair, and he knows he's on the main line to Chundertown, or the Technicolor yawn, as you put it.
Nice.
I've forgotten about that one.
Callback.
Oh, this guy is a listener. Fantastic.
Beautiful. So, rather than get off the tube, he just faces the window, opens his mouth, and chunders up against the side of the train, and all down himself.
Thing is, there is that moment when you're sober and you know you're going to be sick, and you just think, right, this is happening either way.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but I accept it.
I'm pulling in at the next station. Like, there's no avoiding this.
You guys are totally right on this, but for me, it's cabs. The moment I'm in a cab, I'm like, ooh, I got 45 minutes of just the most focused mind I could ever have. And I am now on 3 times where I get to that certain point in London. I'm drunk, so I don't know where I am. I've opened the door. I shit lean hay. I have opened the door of a cab 3 times and gone, oh, wow, Harrods again. There is a worker of Harrods who has had to clean off my fucking minestrone 3 times on a Monday goddamn morning or a Sunday morning.
Oh, that is fucking incredible. I bet you've got like a nickname like the Harrods Hurler. He's back again.
They're just like, no, fuck, we've got him on camera. Just me, just opening a car door. And it's just all down a window. I don't know why the fuck Harrods. It's always goddamn Harrods. And then the rest of the journey, I'm sat in the back of the cab going, I can't fucking do it. Right, so shall we go back to the fact this guy's like stuck his face against the sign, just so next to no retching, apparently, just open mouth and waves of Guinness and patience
Fell out. We've been there.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the thing is, I've never been there, but I've witnessed it, and it's goddamn fucking hilarious when you just see somebody as a human dumpster truck.
It's just a tunnel of a man.
Yeah. It's just,
So there was a time I was at Download Festival, and festival was like the last day. Like everyone been pretty hard like the night before, and this guy Dave, he woke up and had like an orange for breakfast, and like trying to be healthy. So last day, he had about 2 hours sleep, but it's never going to work.
mate, an orange is not going to fucking balance out the sin that's
do you know what I mean?
All you're doing is adding acid to the situation.
Yeah. Somebody then opened a can of tuna. And like it just smelled too bad, so it's just like I'm going to be sick, so I can't have it. So then Dave ate it. He had this tuna and an orange, and he sat there for about 5 minutes, like pretty quiet. We didn't really kind of clock that he was quiet, but he was pretty quiet. And then there was no retching. He literally turned his face to the side, and this was the first and probably last time I've ever seen projectile vomiting. It flew 2 meters. Do you know, like dead silence, and all of a sudden just turned around and went woo, and like
is this like the Little Britain style, like
yeah, honestly it was ridiculous. It was like it just kept coming out of the sky. It was
it's so funny watching the human body just completely reject whatever it is that is inside. It flipped up the little plastic thing and hit the red button, and it just goes.
Sorry, yeah, keep.
Oh, so anyway, next to no retching, just waves of Guinness and pastry. I love that. That's a very vivid, like that is, that's river water, man.
Yeah, that's brackish.
That's like the brown water that runs through Bristol. Just. So you already know my brother has no shame. Rather than get off the next stop like anybody else, he sits there idly thumbing the trunks into the ventilation slits of the cheap carriage. Whilst I imagine the other passengers watch on in horror. Too much has happened in this story, man. Just fuck this. Okay, I put it to our audience, more stories from them, but just more stories from that guy, please.
Yeah.
Not bad. That's not bad. That's revolting, but not bad. It's pretty good because there was no poo in it.
No poo.
I'm impressed.
Right, wicked. Well, Jay, thank you so much for sending that in, my man. That was fucking fantastic.
If you have stories you want to send in, send them in too. stories@thethreadofgentleman.com.
Oh, yeah. This one's called POW! It's block capitals with a fucking exclamation marks.
POW!
By Jazzy G.
By Jazzy G.
Guys, we are so professional at this.
All right, gents. Love the show. Thank you, Jazzy
Nice one.
G.
Thank
That's
you.
very kind
Thank
of you to
you.
say, sir. He said, heard your story about the worst morning ever, and I think I might have it beat. Fucking, now this is the kind of guy we need on the show who's going to level up.
Good podcast stuff. You've listened to something, you've upped it. Good.
Yeah, so
Bring it.
just as a refresher, the worst morning ever was the guy who shit himself on the way to the train station, went and quickly bought some trousers, threw his trousers and pants out the window, which is a maverick move, and then opened the bag and it was a sweatshirt in there. And he was on a moving train with no bottom half and he shit
And
himself.
I still stand by the fact I'm not hearing a problem.
Yeah.
I'm just hearing something that Kanye might bring in next. It's just like fucking wearing that with some wellies or something. So anyway, I run my own little hardware shop. It's old school, but I like it. I'm the only one in there, so if I take a day off, I'm losing money. This is an old school man with a big old penis.
I mean, well, no, that's
Huge cock.
That's a leap.
It's
okay.
It's big old boy. So it says, picture this. Don't worry, I already am. It's got a vein on it. First thing on a Wednesday morning, I've got the shits, something fierce, from eating Indian food the night before. Been there, done that, sir. Everyone is just
very familiar with that one.
On your page. Already come close to bailing the pants before it even left the house. Oh, wow.
Oh, mate, call it off. It's not worth whatever
Lose the
little money
money.
you're making.
Lose the
Don't
money.
go in that day, yeah.
Or update your business strategy. Either way.
Or update your pants. Just make some pants out of electrical tape.
Take the pants.
Nowhere for it to go.
Take the pants to the shop. It's fine, we can put it in the story. he thought, like, parentheses in brackets, thought about wearing pants made out of tape. Just duct taped to each leg. Yes, he wanted to bail on the pants before he'd even left the house. He says, I get to the car, fucking thing won't start. It's given up like I wish my arse would. Now, okay, at this point, the universe is telling you just end the day.
Yeah, just go lie in the bath, run the water when necessary, if you know what I mean.
So I'm running for the fucking train.
Oh, no. What is it with these people? If you've got the shits, don't run for a train.
I'm running for the fucking train and I sneak out a couple of wet ones, no problems. That sounds like a problem, but we'll move on. My confidence is building.
It's never safe when it's diarrhea.
No, you can't say like, oh yeah, I bubbled out a fart and it only partially stained my underwear. We're good. Like, it doesn't work like that. So my confidence is building. Shouldn't be. I get down the high street and open the shop up. Okay, we're at the location. And I'm assuming there's a throne on site, because if there isn't, you're in for a fucking ride. So just as I would through the threshold, the entire world falls out my arse. Wow! So you're just in through the door and
I mean, at least it waited. Like,
yeah, timing's perfect. And by the way, you work in a fucking garage, so you're gonna have jumpsuits, right? Tell me you have jumpsuits.
well, no, he said hardware shop, didn't he? So that's like screws and fucking.
Yeah, but there's still going to be some kind of outfit there. There's a high-vis vest that you could just layer up.
There'll be something.
There'll be something.
I have to believe there's something, John. I have to believe.
Hold on to that.
So, I didn't even fart. It just happened to me. The Vindaloo I'd been renting for the last few hours had been repaid.
I love when people come up with like really good ways of saying things like that. I've rented a Vindaloo.
This is why our culture gave the world Shakespeare, because the English language can be crafted like putty. There are just things that we can do
Don't
with our
talk about
language.
putty right now. This guy wishes for putty.
He's trying to hold water. Oh my God. So I'm going to go back on this because there was an extension of that. The Vindaloo I'd been renting for the last few hours had been repaid with interest and a late charge.
That's
Love
fantastic.
Fucking love it.
luckily, the pants caught pretty much all of it. Your definition of luck, sir, is different to mine. So, yeah, I suppose silver linings, right? Brown linings. And so all of it got caught in the trousers and got off lightly. So I could freeball it for a bit. So you were living with this?
So what? So he's chucked the pants, but his trousers are basically all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a strategy. I wouldn't necessarily agree with it particularly. I think you're probably better off not doing that and just going home.
But the trousers got off lightly. They didn't get off.
Yeah. And if he shits himself again, he's going to lose his socks and his shoes.
And the deed to his shop.
I feel like if you've pooed yourself, that's a pretty good sign to leave the situation, to go home.
Yeah.
You've put himself in this situation. You fucking live with it now. Have your cake and eat it. Shove it in. So he says, once bitten, twice shy, though. I knew I needed replacement poo catchers. That's not what we call them. That's not their use. That's not their primary use.
But he understood the mission, okay? He knew what was expected.
So I knew I needed replacement poo catchers in case the Indian assault started again. It will. It never ends. It's kind of like hiccups. You just don't realise that it's stopped.
Yeah.
It just at some point ends. I locked the shop up and walked to Asda up the road to get some new pants. Now, if I know Asda's like I do, this is where it goes down. This is just, it's like you should have gone to a Waitrose. Luck would have been on your side because this never happens in a Waitrose. Like if you just stack up the amount of weird shit that happens in supermarkets, I mean, if you'd gone to a Lidl, I think you might have actually just died of a colonic rupture.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I must have walked around that shop 3 or 4 times, but the only pants I could find were kids' ones. You buy them, you buy them all.
I mean, do you?
Make a trouser chain or something. Jesus, big t-shirt or a fucking hoodie upside down. We've learned from this.
I still have fundamental issues with this of just like, why aren't you going home?
Yeah, you're doing everything but going in the direction that you should be.
Yeah, you've made a mistake.
He says, needs must. Got back to the shop and squeezed myself into a pair of the children's tighty whities.
No, that's not needs must at all. That's fucked up.
They've got POW written on the front in big red letters. It's funny because all I'm hearing when I see that is prisoner of war.
Apt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
so
me.
he goes, which I then immediately also shat. Thank God for the multi-pack.
I think that must be probably one of the lowest points we've had when you, as an adult man, are shitting yourself in children's pants.
In your fucking Paw Patrol.
I admire this.
That is, fair fucking play to him. And also, thank you for writing and sending that one in. I really enjoyed that story.
Yeah, thank you very much.
What was that guy's name?
Jazzy G.
Jazzy G went full circle. And you know what? He didn't leave the hat. He bought a new hat. And you know what? he didn't leave that hat either. Do you know what I mean? This guy has got more money than sense. But
he kept shitting in hats and then getting a new fucking hat and shitting in
How much weight has he lost today?
Also, never ever eat at that Indian restaurant ever again.
Oh, fucking hell.
All right. Well, that might be the brownest story we've had.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. What a fantastic season. There's been some really high caliber stories this time around.
Has there been high caliber stories? Or have they just been ridiculous and funny?
Take that, David Attenborough. Take your fucking seagull and stuff it in a bloody school kid's backpack. Fuck off.
Yeah, stuff in a child's pants and then shit it twice.
Do you know what it is? It's the guy fucking the mac and cheese that I can't get over the thought process there.
I've had one too many of carbs recently. It's about time we fucked mac and cheese back. Who's with me?
You are very much on your own. If you were
It's a road that I've been walking down a long time, Charlie.
Yeah, that's something else. That's the one that haunts me, I think. That and Bambi. Like, Bambi is, I want to message the person and just be like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm really sorry. That's a tough nickname. Because you've got to explain that every time. Every time, like, if you're out there, kind of, you're chatting up some girl, and then the guys come over and it's like, oh, what's up, Bambi? You got to explain like why Bambi?
I think that works in your favour because I think that you would at least get a sympathy tug every time.
Yeah, okay, you're not wrong.
Yeah, you don't feel sorry for him at all because
it's funny as fuck. It's its own chat-up line. I think that the reason I like Bambi so much is it's so simple. You know, it knows, it gets in, it does the job, it fucks off. Not the film. The film's too long and shit. The only scene you can wank to is the one where Bambi's mum gets shot.
Fucking hell, man.
That is a challenging wank. Look, I like you there, John.
Not impossible.
No. I've done worse.
Why do you think they call that Buddy Thumper?
Oh, boy. Mwah. That film just like a fucking decent cave cheese just got a whole new layer of stink around it. Thank you, sir, for that one.
Can't wait for the live action one, the updated one where Bambi's mum gets blown up with like a rocket launcher or absolutely shredded by an AR-15. Be like the beginning of RoboCop where that guy just gets disintegrated.
Do you reckon they ever call him up and pretend that she's still alive and then call it the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Oh my God, that's so good.
Oh, that was the best thing I've ever heard.
So good.
Oh, wow. You can't beat that.
That's it.
Yes, that was perfect. Send us stories for season 4 at stories@thethreadofgentleman.com. Like and subscribe on all the YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Means a lot to us if you do. And on that, bye. I don't know what to say.
Yes, he's just pushed the mic away in pure celebration. You cannot get better than that. I mean, to be fair, it's been a long run up for you this season on the pun front, but you did absolutely nail it. Right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you all for sending in stories, being part of the show. And we will see you. We've got a Halloween special, which is going to be the next thing that's out. And then we will see you live and kicking for season 4.
Season 4, let's go.
Oh my God, it's going to get fucking worse, isn't it?
Yep.